Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hey Simeon, hey Brigitte, hey Toomby. Yeah, it's not a costume actually. Not even a costume, it's a legit shit being. An entity made entirely of shit because it was made to live in its own filth for so long. It's shitting me. Hey Chairs, good to see you, man. Really good to see you. I've been missing you, buddy. Hey Duncan. So hi everybody. So we've been we don't know really what's going on since last stream. It's been we're in some sort of fantasy sequence or drug-addled binge, or I don't know what exactly is going on, but apparently we're sort of, in one sense or another, we're in Hope Peak Academy, learning about the history of this world, about what happened, the incident, the fuckery, as we started calling it last time. Fucked up name. Yeah, well, the game started to get fucked up, so I thought I'd roll along with it. So that's it. So we learned about the incident, and we learned about most of everything. I think the only thing we have left is to find the manga about the Killing School Life, the actual first game. So let's see what it has to say about that. Yeah, as you can see, everything is fucked right now. We don't know why, we don't know how. We got a bunch of different theories. Is this actually happening? Is it not? Is it only in Hajime's mind? Is this actually happening? I don't know. Does it have something to do with his memory? We just don't know right now. But let's start by talking to Akane. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So...
I don't know. It's just my gut, after all. Have I become... We already have the ultimate cuck, Simeon. That's Kakzuichi. It's a character who was literally a cuckold.
It's just my gut. It's just my gut, brother.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Whoa, was that here earlier? And I just didn't notice it? Everything keeps getting like more and more fucked. Music room. I don't remember that having any strong significance in the first game, but we might as well. Punch of the gut. I'd rather not, Simeon. She's currently the most powerful character still alive in the game. What? I'm not even gonna like address this because it's obvious that this isn't actually happening, or in some I don't know. I don't know. Like there's no sense. We'll just keep going. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Really? You think? Let's see if there's another doll around here somewhere. I don't know if you see it. Oh wait, the music room actually has significance in this game, now that we know. Here somewhere. Now that we know that there was a murder in the music room, right? In Hope Peak Academy. So yeah, this room actually has more horns now than it used to have. You can't even see the surrounds camera. I guess we'll start with the monument. What I've seen so far after the trial. Well, we're just walking around Hope Peak Academy, Suika, collecting the mangas, if you remember. Oh, I can't see the truth bullets, but we've been collecting the mangas and learning about the history of Hope Peak Academy. It's like, and basically the whole apocalypse that happened. Looks like it's some sort of monument.
Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right?
Yeah, exactly, Wada.
Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved.
To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Yeah, that's what I thought. So Future Foundation is actually good guys comprised of like survivors and shit.
Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different.
No, you're getting your facts mixed, Hajime.
Monokuma, he completely made it up.
And level up. Future Foundation's origins, yeah, supposedly. So we got that, we also got this hologram right here.
What is this? Words are floating in the air. Is this is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email.
Regarding the report we gave you the other day, you have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. That might be the first class. Like from the first game. First class in the killing school, I think. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by Ultimate Despair. Okay, it sounds like these, like the people talking in this email aren't a part of the Ultimate Despair group. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Oh, I think they're talking about this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're talking about this class. This is the Future Foundation. It's what I thought, basically. The Future Foundation tried to gather as many, like the 50 survivors from this game, and to just put them in some sort of protective care, with Monami and Chiaki looking after them. And then Monokuma just showed up. Monokuma, controlled by the Ultimate Despair, the World Ender group, showed up and fucked everything up. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. Yeah, and this also happened after the end of the first game, so it's probably an email between maybe some of the survivors from the first game. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, and which is exactly, they didn't exactly succeed in that. But again, what I'm wondering is why, first of all, why did they risk their memories in that case? Maybe to protect them in some way? And why couldn't they do anything once Monokuma had arrived? Are they really that weak compared to the Ultimate Despair? Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. Time for more hope, or more despair. Well, I'll have to see. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We'll continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, probably talking about Hajime, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Sorry, I'm speaking. We have received a report from this research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Interesting. That's probably another reason why Monokuma and Ultimate Despair got there, to stop that.
Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean?
Obviously survivors of the fuckery.
It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the fuckery is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe.
Hey, ASD. Did you get a chance to check out some of the stuff that happened last time, or do you need a short recap? You only watched like 30 minutes of the last stream, so hopefully it won't be too lost. Well, I'll try If the fucker is really true. Well, I'll try, since you weren't in the first game too, okay, I'll try to give you one, like, as fast as I can. It's all going fucky. Basically, yeah. Stuff is going weird, the game is, like, collapsing on itself, some meta thing, we don't know what's going on. I'm just assuming this is either some sort of fantasy sequence, or Hajime's mind collapsing into itself, or something with a memory loss, and the fact that there may be in Hope's Peak Academy is kind of, like, fucking with his brain, like the memory erasure, and suddenly memory's floating up. Something like that. I don't know, but either this is happening or it's not. You know, that's our two options in the end. So what we learned about the backstory for the entire game and the entire world is that basically there was Hope's Peak Academy, a place of anybody feel free to chime in if I'm getting any of my facts wrong. There was Hope's Peak Academy, a school that was supposed to promote mankind's future, where teachers also acted as scouts, looking for the best and brightest all over the world to put them in the school, to give them the best means to further humanity's future and brighten it as much as possible. But they had a funding problem, so they started. They opened a second class, I guess, or you could call it a second department, which was the reserve department, which for that you didn't need to be an ultimate or something or very special and anything, you just need to pay a very high tuition fee. And with that tuition fee they could operate the school for the ultimates and the special kids. Now, one day there was some kid, one of the kids called Izuru something, if I remember that's also the name that we read in the Funhouse as the name of the person who founded Hope's Peak Academy, which is kind of weird. But supposedly, he was like a genius among geniuses, an ultimate among ultimates. He was the best of the best, and they really, like, the school really went all out on him, and they really expected him to, like, really be, I'd say something like, if to quote from Warhammer, kind of like the God Emperor, they kind of expected to be something like that, like one person to lead all of humanity into a new golden age. But one day, the incident at Hope's Peak Academy happened, in which Izuru just went into a classroom and slaughtered very brutally all of the other top students at the school. Like really the most prominent members of the student council in the school just went and butchered them. The school, still believing in Izuru's talent, tried to hush that all. To hush that and make it not available and kind of like swipe it under the rug, thinking that Izuru is still humanity's best hope. The last part about the reserve, of course, it wasn't a classroom, it wasn't ultimates. Yeah, the reserve department, why did he call him by? We don't know right now. He just did. It just happened, it was an incident. We don't know exactly, also because they swept it under the rug. It wasn't a classroom and it wasn't ultimates. It was a separate department, let's say, chairs. That's what I understood. Wait, that's not it. But following that, one student, even though it was like a flashback, no, we didn't see it in flashback. We saw it in Izuru escaped Hope's Peak. Well, they didn't say that in the recap, in the mangas chairs. Anyway, they weren't flashback, they were like in the form of mangas. It was a bit weird, the Monokuma wrote. So following that, they tried to sweep it under the rug. Well, not either. Well, listen to Chairs on this one. He knows about this more than I. So following the trying to sweep it under the rug, one student from the reserve department, we think might be Hajime, found out the truth about it and started some sort of riots regarding that. That, you know, what happened, they tried to state it, to put it and to sweep it under the rug. He found out about that and put it online. It got carried away beyond the boundaries of the school into other continents and other countries using the internet, and then went even beyond the internet. It went onto the streets, and it just like at some point became like not even about the incident at Hope's Peak Academy. It just had like a snowball effect, and it just became bigger and bigger until at some point people didn't like. Once they noticed the world is just degenerating into violence, into pure violence. I'll find out on the anime. Okay. So at some point, people just like started like the strong hunted the weak hunted the weaker within them. the weak just tried to band together to take down the strong. It was just full-on violence and chaos. And by the time people realized what's going on, it was too late to stop it. It just like became a state throughout the world. And that was, and basically, like, I don't know, like, I'm assuming most of humanity just died, was just murdered by other people. And that's when, what else? And that was the fuckery, the most awful, most tragic thing to happen to mankind. Basically, it collapsed into itself and degenerated into just violent chaos. Within that, there was one student in Hope's Peak Academy who was known as the Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima. We know that she was also the antagonist in the first game. In the first game, she's the one who controlled Monokuma and started this whole killing game inside the school in the first game. She did it because apparently her deal with despair, it's not so much like a goal or a philosophy or an idea or something like that, it's just who she is. It's just like Monokuma said, like, I'm a stuffed bear, you're a human, Junko Enoshima is despair. That's just that much a part of who she is. She can't do anything that is not despair. Moving on that, so she banded a bunch of people together because a lot of other radical people in history that we know, with radical thoughts and philosophy that believed them very hard. There were two, well, yeah, Junko and her twin sister, but in this recap in the game they just talked about Junko, not her twin sister. So she got a bunch of people around her, like people who believe in their. Duncan, I'm sorry about that. But she just, like other fanatical leaders who strongly believed in their philosophies, she managed to gather other people around her. Her talent is actually the ultimate analyst. She always knows that is what is going to happen, and that's why she's so bored. Well, they didn't say that in the game, but okay, I trust you, Brigitte. You also know about this more than me. So she got a bunch of people, like really powerful people, powerful and influential people, and her only goal was really to spread despair, and they were called the Ultimate Despairs. Their only goal was to serve Junko, and her only goal was to cause despair. And they started the... Nice one, Rajiv. They started the killing school life. They took over Hope's Peak Academy, what was left of Hope's Peak Academy after it was abandoned. Kidnapped Hope's Peak graduates, 16 or 15 Hope's Peak graduates, and took them into the school, erased their memories, and started making them kill each other and broadcast it throughout the world to cause, and that way people, because Hope's Peak Academy was famous throughout the world and their graduates were very known throughout the world, and students as people of hope. So the fact that people everywhere saw them just killing each other after they were like best friends for like a couple of years through high school and they graduated, it just caused more despair. But her plan didn't work out. In the end, the 6 people who survived the killing game took Junko down and caused her to kill herself through a loophole in her own rules. And that was the end of the first game. So Junko Enoshima is dead. We also know that all of the like 1,000 or 2,000 or more students in the reserve department were also part of the Ultimate Despair, and all of them committed mass suicide because they weren't useful anymore to Junko, except one, Hajime, of course. But we don't know exactly what his role is yet. And that is pretty much the recap of everything, the really, really short recap of what happened last time. And that is it, I think. So there you go, ASD. And I'm sorry it took so long, everybody, but let's get going.
I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we lost.
Also, Monokuma said that Hajime probably had some sort of like extra memory wipe for some reason. I'm guessing because he started everything. But everyone else, like, he didn't even... Everyone else got their memories from school erased, but Hajime got his memories even from before that erased because he didn't remember, he didn't have an ultimate talent. So why did that happen? We don't know yet. The Academy survivors. Okay.
I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least.
As we thought.
They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despair who caused the fuckery.
That's just a short name we decided last stream for the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Because they talk about that a lot here, so just to save time.
The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Inoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found on that was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries.
Okay. Also, don't be shy. Looking again for the dolls. Don't be shy to ask if you don't understand anything. We've got a bunch of people here who finished the game and are watching the anime and read everything, who should know, who can explain everything without spoiling it. So don't worry about that. Okay, everything's still fucky. We're still on the 4th floor. Should be someone else here who follows the same rules as the last floor we were on. Oh no, it's still just Akane. Any other room that opened up for us? Also, I need to clean up after the shitting me more often, since apparently it shits way more often. Am I missing a room here? Or do I need to just talk to Akane? Or is there another door here I missed? Oh, Teacher's Lounge. Ooh! Oh no, actually we did see that in the first game. It's just a bunch of computers. Well, yeah, Rajit, but what I liked about it is that the music room wasn't really of any importance in the first game, but in the second game it does have importance because we know that a murder was committed there, which became the motivation. There we go. That's the. Anyway, it became the motivation for one of the killings in this game. Also, that's the portrait of Izuru whatever, supposedly, that we saw in the funhouse.
This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it.
The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere.
How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Get up already.
This is the cuck, Simeon or Suika, whoever said that. Asked about the ultimate cuck. Oh, there we go. There's a doll. I think we're only missing one more.
Huh? Are you serious?
I wonder if we'll ever get to 999 coins. I really can't look at the portrait. Well, at least we should look at the blackboard. This looks extremely interesting.
There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters.
Is that a photo of, yeah, of Hiyoko? For some reason in the paper of Smilali.
List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before.
Ultimate Imposter, which we don't know the name of. Chiaki Nanami, Suichi. Why is Chiaki under a subject though? Are we being tested on right now? Teru, Nikomaru, Mikan, Mayu, Yuki, Akane, Sonia, Peko, Yoko.
Names I've seen before.
What the fuck is up with this though?
There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Sayanji is written there. What is this newspaper?
I thought he can't read Japanese. Future?
What the fuck? What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sayanji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper... In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure...
First thought that comes to mind is maybe, I don't know, robotic clones? Kind of like Chiaki? That they made clones of them or something? I don't know. Or maybe this is her mother or something, and and Hiyoko was named, Smilali was named the same as her mother? Is that maybe a Japanese thing?
It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something?
No, it says Hiyoko Sayanji here.
Yes, complex. I guess that's one way. That's a nice way of putting it, I guess, Rijit thinks.
Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first name and last name.
An older sister with the same first and last name?
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it yourself. That's not Hiyoko.
But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Maybe she forgot about it? Maybe she didn't really talk about her family.
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister! Hiyoko is the Sayanji family's only daughter! If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
But if they lost years of school memories, why were Gundam's hamsters still alive? Why not? Who said that Gundam's hamsters... first of all, who said that... I don't know how long hamsters live for. Who said that he had them when he started the school? And second of all, they weren't hamsters, right? They were, that was only their temporary form. So, there you go.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko!
Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this! I mean...
Oh, backcountry, you just missed the most important thing in your life right now. Your one of your waifus. A huge revelation.
I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt?
Basically, we found a picture. No, it's not Kazuichi. We found a picture in a paper of Smilali looking adult, and it's a picture in a paper, and it says Miss Hiyoko Sayanji, like really her name. So we just don't know. And Monokuma says it is her. What's that? He lost all his school memories of Host Peak, so he wouldn't know if he just got them. Well, again, temporary forms solves. Plot device solves everything.
What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't true, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? Is this the truth?
If this is the truth, then Hiyoko in this newspaper.
There we go. We'll probably see it again now. Yeah. The big screen.
Is he really saying this is the same person?
Like I said, first thought that comes to mind is robot clones.
That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why why does this even exist?
And before time travel bullshit. Yeah, they were kind of hinting at a lot of at magic and stuff too. I hope it doesn't go that way with magic and time travel bullshit. We already had that with 999. That was kind of cheap in my opinion.
Hey,
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there?
Yeah, maybe we're all robotic clones or something like that. I don't know. Or everybody besides Hajime? I don't know. Yeah, subjects kind of refers to that maybe they did experiments on them or something. Let me be frank, unless a fucking dragon flies out of Sonia's pocket, we can assume they are a hamster, and hamster at best lived 2 years. I don't know, Chairs. Gundam was pretty convincing. Besides, he was the ultimate breeder. Isn't it possible that if he was the ultimate breeder, he bred hamsters that could live for more than 2 years? And also, if there are robotic clones and like subjects and science and magic and stuff, I bet they can find all kinds of bullshit reasons why it's fine.
this is bad.
It's all the work of the ultimate magician, exactly. Or the ultimate bullshitter.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right?
And before that photo is just like a mock-up of what she would look like it's just a Photoshop picture of her. Like that 20 years from now site.
Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. Oh, what experiment?
If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects.
Maybe they tried, ooh, maybe we're not really people, or we're not really the people we think they are, and the Neo World experiment or whatever is kind of like, they genetically enhanced, kind of like the photo ASD posted, they genetically created all of us to try and survive and create hope in the world, and not to be susceptible to despair, or to anything that Monokuma or the Ultimate Despairs can do to us. But they failed, obviously. I don't know.
But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
So many theories. But why do you still have past memories? Because plot device, random plot device. They injected their memories to us. They didn't actually erase our memories. They just added selective memories or whatever. I don't know. It could be a million reasons. There are really just too many possibilities right now. It really just needs to just keep going and see and wait until we get more clues.
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel.
There just might have. He's trying to make sense of a writer jerking off to a piece of paper. Yeah, I guess. Well, you know, Sim, I'm pretty emotionally invested by now. So I kind of have to. Push on the left. Now let's confirm that's the same name.
An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Hope's-Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura?
Yep, and that's definitely the name that Monokuma told us belongs to the student who did the incident. Well, I think the key part in that sentence, Regit, is all those quotation marks.
The founder of Hope's-Peak Academy? And this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery.
Who said it was a student? I guess maybe he didn't say it was a student, he just said there was a genius they experimented on or something. I don't remember the actual phrasing, but I guess you're right, Shears. It might be just They get into multi-level philosophical debates about a series whose fundamental stone is that King Arthur was a cute lolly that fucks the MC. Yeah, I feel like we're brothers in that, Sim. Okay, so another truth bullet. I guess this floating hologram might be something worth checking out.
There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier.
Also, Reggie, technically, Dementia could like solve all of this game very easily. You just say it was all in someone's mind or it was all a dream, and that's it.
Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it.
We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best to continue your investigation, probably scouts from the Future Foundation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Well, they are discovered, they have been discovered, but no one did anything. At least it doesn't seem that way. Everything is for the sake of a shining future.
Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? Yeah, why not? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the fuckery is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily.
Okay, so many clues.
Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor! Congratulations, Hajime! You shall now go on to the next stage!
I thought you were Nagito chairs.
Next stage?
I guess we'll exit and go to the next floor. Are we gonna go through all the floors? Damn. Yeah. Oh shit, that's a shit ton of truth bullets.
Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Marakuma mentioned is raised, I move to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that?
Sorry.
No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy.
Okay. Yeah. Let's look around a bit. Reminisce. Physics. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the double murder happened on this floor. Yeah, and over here there was the arch room. I was trying to remember shit. Not yet, Simeon. The ride never ends. The ride never ends. Whoa, okay. Windows, even though there are no open windows in Post Peak Academy. Okay, rec room. Oh yeah, there was a murder here later. Rec room was where poor Sakura died.
There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school.
Okay, I already see one clue. Let's look for more dolls first. No, I don't see anything. Okay, let's just go straight to the file. Oh, there was another hologram there too.
It's a file with Hope Speak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible.
You like to get my trust now? Of course, cheers. Maybe they're actually Junko, risen from the dead. I won't be surprised if like they're triplets or something, if it's some bullshit like that. They're actually triplets, and there's another Enoshima sister. Or they brought Junko back to life, or like really it can go into so many different kinds of bullshit right now. That's why I shouldn't even try to make sense of this, like Simeon said.
Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file.
About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy had conducted rigorous research into various talents. Oh, that's right, they also said last stream in one of the mangas that Hope's Peak didn't just raise students and like try to scout it for them and try to make them into better people. They also researched what is talent itself. They tried to research into that. So, the Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. And before Izuru whatever is what's her name? You know, the mother from Final Fantasy VII. I forgot her name for a second. Forgot her name for a second, but you know who I'm talking about. Sephiroth's mother. Geno... I can't believe I forgot her name, damn it. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring... You're none of those I had... Genova, thank you, Backcountry. It's killing me. I've fallen to despair due to my hatred and I've been planning this trap to spring on you, of course, not surprising. We will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Genova. Only Genova was an alien, right? So no, he's more, they created something that's supposed to be the perfect hope, but turned out to be the opposite. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What's that? It's obvious that Nagito put Junko's arm in place of where the cyborg ninja chopped his... Oh, I'm not even gonna read that. What followed
was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but... there's something about these words.
Oh, that's Othello? Fuck Othello. Never gonna play that shit.
True hope, huh?
Okay, and we also have that hologram. I think that's it. Is that something? Oh no, it's just the dartboard. Okay, straight to this.
This hologram again. What's this one saying? It looks like another email passage.
Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Sure, Backcountry. Sure, we'll play that. And we'll stream it live too. If you flew right here, right now, then yes, I will live stream an Othello game with you. Backcountry. I wonder if there's an Othello. There's probably Othello in Tabletop Simulator, right? We could do it like that, I guess, someday. When I've forgotten all about this trauma. After plenty of therapy. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Meaning that kind of like what they implied about the guys from the first game. They weren't really high school students anymore, they were older than that. They just believed they were high school students because their memory were erased, but they were already graduates or survivors. Like they already lived for a while in the outside world, assuming. Especially if they were dispersed. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details. No. ASD, stop it. It is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported, well, they are ultimates, some of them. It's reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. Okay, so this is actually people who aren't the survivors from the first game, but in the Future Foundation talking about how they should give them to, like, entrust them to the survivors from the first game. I don't really know what that means though. As for the Remnants of Despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. Are the girls from, I wonder, I don't know anything about that game, but are the girls from, like, Suicide Girls or Despair Girls, not Suicide Girls, that's something different, are they, like, because I know it's more of a combat game or something, like there's one ranged and one melee character, are they going down hunting Despair Remnants? Because that would actually be pretty cool of the game. I would play that. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Well, doesn't everybody like that? ASD, come on, who can resist that? Okay. They fight against tons of robot Monokumas. That's kind of like the game they had with Sakura. The dream of the game with Sakura. I would also play the shit out of that. Sakura versus Monokuma. That would be an amazing game. Komaru. Yeah, someone told me that it has Makoto's sister there. So that would be pretty cool if they go around just like... It would be a pretty cool RPG, you know? JRPG, I guess. Going around hunting, locating and hunting Remnants of Despair. Kind of Metal Gear Solid style. Even though I never played Metal Gear Solid, so I don't know.
It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island?
That's the question I've been asking from the start.
Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime! If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse!
It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
That's exactly what it looks like! They're the Future Foundation's emails!
Also, if Monokuma has access to them, it means probably the Despair Remnants have access to them. Which would be bad, which would mean that maybe the fact that Monokuma is here means that it's not like he just arrived here. It means like that, like, the Remnants of Despair like pretty much swooped down on a Future Foundation, maybe even killed most of them, and took over the island. Maybe that's like part of something bigger, and that's why they couldn't help, because it's not just like Monokuma showed up. Like this whole shadow organization showed up and took over the island. I know I should stop, but I can't stop thinking of all these theories and trying to make it work and make sense.
I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them!
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all!
There's no way that's not important.
If you haven't played another episode, one of the segments... Yes, we could... last stream they told me, I think Rajit told me to just watch the final scene. Yeah, Rajit says that it's a shit episode and it's done very poorly, and I should just watch the final scene, final cutscene of another episode instead.
He's true, Danny should connect everything to what's happening right now.
Okay, I think we're done here, right? If Monokuma showed up. Probably, if it lets me leave. Great!
Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. Pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something?
Only now you notice that something is up. That something is weird and you might be like hallucinating or dreaming.
This is just totally disconnected from reality.
Okay, we're at the second floor. Hi, Kane, sort of.
It smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
It was a shit game. Well, the origin of Monokuma, well, we sorta already know. I mean, Junko probably chose him because he was the mascot of Hope's Peak Academy. And that would make them, that would be so ironic and would create so much despair. Huh, you're right, Hasty. Anyhow, I don't know. If it really is that shit of a game, too bad. I guess that's why the game was good, Chairs? Oh well.
They're definitely close. At least, that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is...
Well, they're both, brother.
Yo!
He's right. They're both.
What the fuck is happening, Tapex? Oh man. I'm really sorry, Tap, but I already did like a 10-minute recap of last stream and this one. So I can't. It's a giant meme. Like just like explaining what happened on the last stream took me like 10 minutes. So doing another recap, I feel like that's a bit much. Tap, I'm really sorry. But feel free to like just like skim, or maybe some of the people in chat can give you like a short and abridged version, or even Chairs on Twitch.
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, I guess that's true, I guess.
Okay, and yeah, as you can see, everything is fucked right now, Tap. It's really a lot of shit just happened. Basically, we've been getting info on what happened in Hope's Peak Academy and the world before this game began. Oh, the library, that was also an important room in the first game. Now that other room.
This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it.
I can't go through the door though? Oh, that sucks. Also, I don't see another doll. Another Monokuma plushie anywhere. Is that swimsuit and panties icon on the map? I can't look right now, I think. Yeah, I can't look at the map. But it's probably the pool, Suika. Or changing room, yeah.
This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue.
To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Ooh! Interesting. Makoto, as we all know, is the... people are ignoring the glitches, or is it just a Hajime thing? We don't know, Magikarp. We just don't know. They're not completely ignoring it, because people have said, like, the people we talked to have said that they feel like there's something blocking them from other rooms. But that's really, really vague. We really don't know. Did anyone die? No, no one died, but a lot of shit has been happening, and a lot of it, a lot of lore and a lot of info has been really condensed to the past 1.5 streams. So, 14th Division, that makes me think that the Future Foundation is much bigger than I thought. I thought maybe it's like 10, 20 people max. But if it has at least 14th Division, I guess it's pretty big. Which means the Ultimate Despair might be at least as big. So maybe we're really, like, it's really a battle between superpowers, not so much shadow organizations. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? Interesting. Why is Makoto doing that? it should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? Oh, so they joined, they didn't found it. Interesting. The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Did they rescue? I'm pretty sure it was like they rescued themselves. You tried, because I remember we heard in the first game like sounds of fighting maybe from the outside, and Monokuma said that people were trying to rescue them, but they didn't really succeed. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
What does this mean?
Thanks, Mori.
This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation?
Okay. Has been updated. So many fucking truth bullets. I have no clue what's going on. What else can we check out here? Nothing, maybe? I guess. Can't see anything. And we're back over here. Oh, there's another room. That's all. I should probably clean up after that. Simeon. Exactly. Even though they said that the next game would not be part of this storyline, it was something completely true. Or at least that's what people told me. Okay, being teleported. This was on the first floor, I think, wasn't it?
Huh? Didn't I walk into the classroom? I really don't get it, but, this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room.
Yeah, no reason to worry about it, buddy. Just keep... Oh, there he is! Hey, I found all the Monokumas this chapter, assuming there are only 5.
No.
Awesome. Okay, so we just have this tablet PC here.
This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it.
Oh, interesting, Rajit.
Neo World program? This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already.
You can choose to lie during trials and shit. Oh, huh. Interesting. Well, I hope it's gonna be good. And that they'll learn from the mistakes of the first and second game, because there are a bunch of them. Didn't people say there weren't trials? What, in the third game? Or in this one? Oh. Well, you don't get to put them on a shelf, and since I don't count, I believe you got them all. Cool. Well, that's good enough for me. I'm an achievement board, so. Also, what did I want to say? It kind of feels to me like the plot is going to a place where, you know, the Ultimate Despair or the Despair Remnants are obviously very bad. And the Future Foundation was formed to stop them, but then became something bad too. Because it adopted the wrong morals and ideals and plans of Post Peak Academy that led to the thing. And maybe the survivors are trying to change direction, or really like hijack and start a new organization that really is the better option. I've seen this trope in a bunch of other games, and I feel like it might be going that direction.
I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The New World program has another name.
Oh, sorry. Psychotherapeutic communication simulator. That's probably what we're in right now, the Animus. I called it last stream. I said we're probably in an Animus, and that sounds like what it is. The New World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. So maybe we're not really in an island, we're in an Animus, basically, and all of this really didn't happen, and that's why that's why Hiyoko is alive, and Monokuma just hijacked the program. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer. We already had the Ultimate Programmer, no? Wasn't that the trap from the first game? The Ultimate Neurologist and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. Oh, research results. They didn't actually build this. But mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program. Chihiro, yes, allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world, so yeah. So we're in an Animus. That's kind of cheap, I gotta say. Additionally, the New World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. So technically, maybe even like Chapter 0. So this is basically a game changer. This is kind of cheap, because basically with this they can say, like, it's kind of like saying it was a dream. Like, they can really choose, basically it's a clean slate. Maybe something happened, maybe everything happened, maybe nothing happened. Maybe if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life, I don't know. It could be a bunch of those things. Or if you die in improv, you die in real life. We'll see, I guess. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program.
Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world?
Program? When you say they, Chairs, do you mean the Future Foundation, I'm assuming, used this on the 15 graduates, or the developers?
A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen, ASD.
Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that this, there's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Well, Suika, I'm pretty sure there was an ultimate therapist, because it sounds like maybe like Chihiro, they died.
Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up.
Dolan, how'd you get my picture?
Made up? Including me, too?
Well, obviously not you, you idiot. Don't have a crisis here. So we're on the first floor now, or oh, we're teleported again.
Hiya!
Oh, fuck. Oh, wow, this game is really just trying to make it painful for me. Okay, see you later, Simeon. Thanks for sticking around.
Hey! How are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made in the beginning?
Nope.
From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them.
Don't try to pull that shit on me, game.
The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym.
Morthan, I think it's like, again, the Animus or the Matrix is just like falling apart, so that's part of it.
I don't really see a resemblance, but...
Okay, this is really uncomfortable. Okay, at least this way I can walk. Oh, I can't. Okay, so we can go to the classroom or to the trial room. I guess we'll do the... Oh! Hi, Sonia, do you exist?
Well,
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite.
Is there such a thing as a nocebo effect? I think they invented that right now.
Which means, as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real.
Isn't that just vertigo, though?
Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
huh? Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck?
Okay. So we got the trial room that's locked still, so let's go first to... Oh, we got Monokuma there. Glitchy little Monokuma. Well, at least I know one thing is real, and that's my pet. My little shitty me.
The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear.
Is this cluing in on the third game then? A nocebo is an inert substance or treatment that appears to cause an adverse effect on a patient or participant, although it has no biological effect. So it is a thing, but it's not what they said here. Okay, thanks, Mom. Since it's obvious by now you want to post a link, okay, cheers, go for it. Hold on. Okay. So, we got the monolith from Space Odyssey here. Let's see what it does. Are we gonna throw a bone in the air? Are we gonna... Is this... Oh yeah, the monolith always appears when... I bet it is a reference to Space Odyssey. And there the monolith always appears in important times for humanity. Where humanity is about to like, go beyond a crucial step. So it sounds like what it is. Oh, it is what she said? Was the opposite of a placebo, was it just to cause a positive effect? Oh, I thought placebo would mean like not necessarily. I thought placebo... Okay, I get it. I thought the definition of placebo meant like both placebo and nocebo. Like not necessarily positive or negative, just the fact that you taking something without any effect would cause any effect. But oh well.
Is this floating?
Should stream Space Odyssey at like 3 AM. Should stream... I never saw Space Odyssey while being really high though. That would probably be interesting.
That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object...
This is definitely the monolith. This is definitely a reference for the monolith from Space Odyssey. Is that? Yeah, Chihiro. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Shit, I don't remember what voice I give Chihiro in the first game. I think it was...
Welcome. Welcome to the New World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it?
Well, I'll watch that later. Chairs, I can't watch it right now, obviously. You name your computer monolith because it's a big black box. Nice one. I like that name.
No. Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you call me alter ego.
Oh, alter ego. Poor alter ego. I loved you too. I remember you. You know they're using you for evil, probably.
That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
He.
It can talk. But what are you? Alter ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the New World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing.
Oh, virus. Yeah. There, you see, it's such an easy plot device once you make it all like a virtual reality thing.
And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it. It's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence.
Yeah, exactly, Suika, and it's really kind of easy.
Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place?
Like everything, basically. Yeah, that too, Suika. Everything, basically everything we ever wondered about or thought it might be a little weird, it explains it because it's a virtual reality. Very, very easy thing to do and very cheap in my opinion, I gotta say.
Tell me, what is this Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island's cityscape was restored.
Now, what I'm wondering is, since all of this game has been in a computer program so far, did Chapter 0 actually happen? I guess it's not, right? It shouldn't have happened. But I don't know, they can choose whatever they want.
Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I really don't know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words.
Yeah, Magikarp, it just came. Chihiro just confirmed. It's not Chihiro, it's Alter Ego, if I remember Magikarp. It's Alter Ego. It was used in this VR thing, in this Animus or Matrix as well. It is what was managing everything and what was overseeing and controlling everything until a virus entered. The virus being, of course, Monokuma. And like Suika said, this also explains everything that happened, including all the weird and impossible shit.
Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality.
So the ghosts were computers, supposedly or assumingly, Magikarp. We don't know yet. We don't know if it's only us in the simulation. We don't know if the other people we had are also, like, if it's some sort of collective matrix or if it's just like an animus where it's only us. We don't know if you die in this simulation, do you die in real life? We don't know anything right now. Just that we're trapped in it.
This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away?
So they could be replaced, obviously. So they could be replaced, obviously.
There's a reason for that, right?
Also, again, because this is a virtual world controlled by a virus, we can't really believe anything of anything. Even if Monokuma says it tells the truth, we can't trust that. Even though we're seeing Alter Ego, we can't really trust that Alter Ego is the overseer of this entire simulation. We have to, but that's the thing with these type of storylines. Once you open the door that everything that you need to doubt everything, then you really need to doubt everything, and you can't really follow up on that. Including when we exit the simulation, we might exit into another simulation. We can never know, and they can always like pull that out of their asses if they want to. Which is why I kind of don't like this. But oh, just notice it says not female on Chiaki. Funny.
That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats?
This is so cliche that it's pretty obvious what is true and what is not. Yes, we could, but that's the problem. You're using cliches. You're using cliches like that to make your life easier, and that's kind of bullshit in my opinion. Like using cliches to make shortcuts. That's the wrong part about cliches. The good thing about cliches is that you can take a cliche and then change it and turn it into something new and surprise people. That's why tropes aren't bad if you use them right. But whatever. That's just my 2 cents. My onion.
That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right?
Or are they?
Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
If only they would have waited and not booted it up in an experimental phase. But for some reason they were in a hurry, I guess. Unless, well, we don't know if it's the Future Foundation guys who did this or the survivors who did this. It could be that the survivors have turned into bad guys in a sense too. We don't know.
All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the New World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students.
Like really what I thought and was hoping that they would go, that the direction they would go in was really the question of essence. I thought it was really interesting, like the concept of Chiaki saying that she can't do something because, like that she can't betray she can't betray the Future Foundation because that's just that integral part of her. Like you can want to fly, but you just can't. It's okay if you want to fly, but it's just not possible. So in that sense, it's impossible for me to betray the Future Foundation. And I thought that was cool. And the same thing as well as when Monokuma said that Junko's entire essence was being despair. He said like, well, I'm a stuffed bear, you're a human, she's despair. That's just what she is in the most basic sense. And I think if they would have went those plane tickets, oh come on ASD, don't come on. Being the essence, I think if they would have went in that direction, which would also, which kind of means like being your ultimate. I think they also discussed that at some point, like that being having an ultimate talent or being really good at something kind of like defines you, because no matter what, you can't really avoid that part of your life. And that's all that kind of philosophical shit that it would have been really interesting if they would have gone into that. And I really hope they will still, instead of just like, I don't know, I really hope they would go into that thing, like just like, what are you defined by? Are you defined by your hopes and aspirations? Are you defined by your talents? But by what you're naturally good at, your natural inclinations. I don't know, and that's really the most interesting part of this whole series for me, that I can recall. So there's a good reason why they're in the program, but it does leave a few plot points to open. Well, again, yeah, maybe I'm talking too big before I finish this game. So we'll see. The enemy should. Well, again, keyword there is should. I really hope they don't cop out, and that because in the anime too, they can just at any point they say, "Oh well, it was all a dream." Oh well, it was all it never happened. It was all another computer simulation. Because, like I said, once you input something like this into the rules of this fictional world, you can't say that once they enter this, they don't enter another simulation. They can always say that. If they don't do, well, I hope you won't shoot yourself for Jeet. Anyhow, I'm talking too big right now. Back to the game.
By the way, the Observer and Teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. but the observer in the student room was not.
Oh, and that also explains the magic and the magic wand and the virus, everything like that. Okay.
They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seen the same as everyone else.
What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
Well, she used to be able to. Yeah, this explains everything. Everything that seemed improbable, like changing the statues in the library. I remember now. I was kind of raising an eyebrow about that. Okay, yeah, and the factory and everything. Really, it's just stuff is starting to connect slowly.
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace.
Dank memes. Moose, are you the same Moose from Safe Seed Heroes, or a brand new Moose coming to Twitch chat?
But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death.
What is that virus?
Oh, you're ASD. Okay, ASD.
I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
Well, it's not she.
She's probably talking about the Monokuma Rock in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created.
But in the experimental phase.
I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego?
Yeah, also, you're right, Vegeta, and also he already addressed it as a he, I'm pretty sure, in the beginning of the chat.
If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her?
Most likely, it is kind of interesting how, if the ultimate programmer designed her, who or what designed the virus that took her down so easily, it seems.
Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network.
Oh, so there was a traitor. Probably the person Makoto kept alive. Betrayed them. That's my best guess right now. Why, Suika? What did the translator fuck up?
I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it.
Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
Could have kept someone alive because he's an idiot who believes in everyone that gets fucked in the ass. Probably something like that.
It was brought into the Future Foundation's facility?
But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I just assuming that everything is a lie?
Well, in the spirit of this animus thingy, nothing is forbidden, everything is true, everything is false. I don't remember how it goes exactly. Observers, okay. New world program.
But it's true that the virus is powerful, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer.
That's what I thought. There's always a loophole. Especially, well, you know, Junko also left loopholes open, so she could be taken down and she would feel more despair. That's what she wanted at the end.
Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Okay! Even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you! If you're gonna say something more... Suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with a joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your death.
Huh?
Okay, we got it. Can I click? Yeah, I guess. Did he just kill Alter Ego? Is that what happened?
What the heck?
Oh, maybe Nagito was the traitor or something? Real life Nagito? Well, we'll never know. Or at least for now, we just kind of...
What just happened?
Oh, or is that... Is that the outline of Hajime or... Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Yeah, that should be the outline of Hajime, right? And not... Yeah, Makoto has more sperm-like hair.
You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right?
Or Makoto? No, I think this is Hajime. Is it? Well, I think I gave them both the same voice anyway. Because I wanted to be a voice that I could easily do. Nice one, Garhor.
Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that place, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted.
Maybe it is Makoto.
But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The thing you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us?
Oh, so yeah, so it wasn't broadcast to the world, it was broadcast to the Future Foundation to bring despair to them, I guess. Oh, Makoto did have a hair boner? So yeah, this is probably Makoto. He's probably the guy who fucked everything up. I'm assuming. He's the guy who like, let the I'm assuming he's the guy who let the intruder inside and made everything fuck up.
really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The New World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference.
I think I understand, Wada.
But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the New World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam round, right? You know, 11037. 11037? That's the number we found at Nizumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you finished gathering all the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect.
Really? Cheers? Is that... I assume there's a reason for 11037, but is that really what it's supposed to be?
Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go to. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password.
So it is a Matrix-like thing, and we were in it together. And I'm assuming if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life.
Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret.
Is it Leon? Oh, right, the number Sayaka left. Leon, oh! You're right, now I remember that. Oh, good one. Toombi and, Rajit and everyone. I didn't realize it. I always thought it was like some sort of code. Oh, well, he says it right now.
Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma.
That's why Makoto is such a weakling compared to Hajime. He still likes whatever that bitch's name was back then, even though she backstabbed him.
Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even if a teacher's authority can't stop that command, it's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win.
Well, can't you just tell me what it is right now, so we'll activate it and you don't need to come in there?
However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people.
Oh. Okay. So that's why we need. That's why the originals or whatever are coming to back us up. But why would he do that? Why would he put all these like that you need more than half the people? If the command goes rogue and such an idiot. He really should have just like put a loophole where you can activate it anywhere with any number of people around. If it's a shutdown, it's just a shutdown. It's not like it will kill them or something, right? I think. Anyhow.
And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number.
That.
Yeah, we did that already.
Hmm? Say what?
What was that just now?
Hmm?
Oh, hey, HK. Long time. Really long time, at least a couple of months, I think. Or at least that's how it felt.
Hey, Hajime! What was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I did so earlier, Toonby. Come on, give me a break. I thought I would annoy you guys. I could do it. I thought I would just annoy you guys.
I see.
Anyway,
Oh, well. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again.
Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now.
Yes, you idiot.
You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys can use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon.
Fox, if you're that bummed, Oh, you mean the game? Well, we're getting towards the end, I think.
The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Do our best, huh?
But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do?
Okay, 11037. Yes, Magikarp. Does what mean what? Okay, I guess we're done here then. Lolly's alive? Well, we don't know, Magikarp, that's the thing. We can't tell. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. Maybe she never existed. I don't know.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon.
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now.
That's true.
For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that.
Yeah, okay. Let's just go. Make sure our pet is all nice and clean. There we go.
He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished?
Whoa. Well, shouldn't really surprise me. Oh, I can move. Sort of. Can only look up and down. And go back and forth. Is there a menu here? There are these tabs. Okay. Still gotta take care of the little shitty me. Is there a map here? No. Whoa. So trippy. Can I go back now? No.
Huh? This place.
Yo.
So again, do they actually exist? Do they not? We just don't know.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
However, this place is... Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruin leads to.
Hey,
Huh. It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something.
If this is a dream, then this too is very...
welcome!
So you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game!
Do you mean there were others? More architects? More Neos before us?
After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place! To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island! You could give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
Stupid fool. From before, brother.
This trial field actually inspired the one from before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Hey, hey.
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right? Oh my god.
So I'm the only one who actually like talked to. Again, if they exist, if they're actually in this Matrix type simulation, am I the only one who talked to who knows that this is simulation? Because Kazuichi still seems convinced that they can go home somehow. So are they AI? Are they not? Well, from what he said, it seems like he isn't, because otherwise he would have said that they're like the others. That they're like, I mean, not the others, that there are more than just a student and a teacher. Ooh, the Sith. Interesting reference. Anyhow.
Of course, if that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
If we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Maybe he understands. I don't think so, Toombi.
Ahem. Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
Even though this shouldn't matter, right? I mean, even graduating, does that mean leaving the simulation? Because we need the other people here to start the sequence or something. So even this choice should be moot, right? I don't know. This is so fucking out there.
If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences. Then the result is based on our majority vote. Ahem. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event that's kinda like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin.
Repeat and everyone will get their waifus back, but then they'll lose them all over again, Cheers. There'll be an endless cycle of losing waifus.
Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. Can we press it now? We can press it now, right?
no.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? You will be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My. Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile?
That just made me laugh.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? What does that mean? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
So that's why this whole trial is retarded. Well, Makoto said we just need to to hold on until he can get there. He and the rest can get there and help us. So I guess that's all we need to do, really.
Damn it.
So even if we vote, you think we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way!
Oh, but you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be done. He's doing it because that's how it has to be done? It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has limits.
Well, yeah, that's what Alter Ego said too.
Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Yep.
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program. But why do we even have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is...
There is no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know.
so annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Hold on. What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that. Brother,
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then. Before you die, sear my power into your memories.
What? Is he gonna kill Akane? Save, or is the trial beginning? Oh, the trial begins. Okay, well we're just out of time. It's the perfect time to finish, I guess. Ooh. Hello world, hello world. Okay. So, well, no, here we don't go actually. We'll go tomorrow, because that's when I'll be back. Tomorrow at the exact same time. You can't, can I watch that, Chairs, or is that a spoiler? Anyhow, I'll be back tomorrow. Opening handbook. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Same time as today. You can check the schedule to see what time is it for you. If you enjoyed the stream, please feel free to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Steam, or YouTube. That way you can watch my past podcasts. I really suggest to everyone who wasn't fully attentive to what happened on this and the former stream and the previous stream. Oh, it's not canon. It's a fan-made video. Okay, so I'll watch it. Thanks. I really suggest that you will watch, at least like skim through this stream of the last one, because it's really a lot of info that I can't really do another rundown for in the next stream. And what else? Oh, so you can watch the past broadcasts. You can get notifications when I'm starting to stream. If there's a delay, a change, a surprise stream, anything like that. And we're getting closer and closer to the final stream. And especially if people like Dr. Fox here don't really like these type of games, feel free to suggest any game you want on my next Game Request poll. Link is in my Twitch. And you can, right now I think it's a tie. It's still a tie between Police Knots and Metal Gear Solid 1. So you can choose between them, or you can choose something else or something new. And that is it. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for bearing with all of this weird stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream at least as much as I did. I'd really like to feel that we're getting to the end of this thing. And getting some closure and hopefully some answers. That's what I really want. Hopefully some good answers. And that is it, I think. So hope to see all of you guys tomorrow. And Marco.